Hello, I am the Tarn Murloc, and today we are reviewing the game Torchlight by Runic Games. Torchlight is a hack and slash RPG from the creators of Diablo, so let's get right into it. There are three characters to choose from: a Destroyer, which is melee, Vanquisher, which is ranged, and Alchemist, which is magic. You also get to choose between your companions between a cat and a dog, and your companions are very important in this game. Your companions not only help you kill creatures, but they also have an inventory, and in the middle of a dungeon can run back to town and sell everything you want them to sell. Now, this game has a very cartoony look to it, which I thought enriched it. But some people may not like that. Some people like the realism of a game. There's also fishing in this game. And you catch fish, which I'm not good at, to give to your pet, and your pet will turn into some type of monster from the fish. This game is basically like every other hack and slash games. You're in a zone. You start off in a mine, and you're basically just killing monsters, doing your thing. The story behind this is there's a mine enriched with ore, and it's been infested with monsters, and you're there to save the town of Torchlight. But you find the problems go deeper than everyone originally thought. Now, monsters in this game are not just standing around waiting for you. There are sometimes key events that trigger, like you will see me pull this plunger right here, and a whole bunch of monsters are just waiting there coming out after me. But monsters also come out of the walls and holes in the ground too, which make the game that more interesting because you don't know what's coming from where, and you know that anything could happen. There are 100 levels in this game, and when you level up, you put points in the stats and a skill tree. Now, there are 4 stats, and you pick the stat to which your class designates. For example, I picked Alchemist, which is magic, so I put more of my points into magic. It increases damage. There are also 3 trees to pick from, which really help go in depth in customizing your character to be your very own. Like I picked, for example, to summon an imp, and you will see me summon an imp in a few seconds. There he is, bam, and he fights for you. Now, the zones in this game are randomly generated, and as you can see from what I was talking earlier, how you can turn your pet, that little thing right there is my pet that I turn with a fish. But zones in this game are randomly generated, and so are the items. So it's not the same boring place over and over and over again. One of the problems I have found with this game is that after playing 3 hours of it, it can kind of get boring because it's the same thing over and over again. You kill this guy at this location, rinse and repeat over and over. And there's no multiplayer for this game, which is kind of a bummer because it's always fun to kill more, monsters with your friends. But with that being said, this game is very enjoyable. When you die in this game, you get 3 options to choose from. One is to resurrect here, but resurrect where you're standing, but lose 1,000, experience and fame. The other is to resurrect at the entrance, but lose gold, and the other one's resurrect a town and lose nothing. And it really helps to feel as you're not being cheated because you have an option, and it's very situational. Like if you're killing a boss, you can resurrect there to kill the boss. But if you're just messing around and you're on the 4th level and you want to go back to town, it's for free, there you go. I gave this 3 out of 5 murlocs for only $19.99. This game is pretty enjoyable. There's a demo in the sidebar. Thank you. Please comment and rate the video fair, and tell me what you thought.